everybody! We're back with another episode of Eat It Anyway. This week I kind of had a hard time figuring out what to make. Luckily I have you. On YouTube, one of my buddies, John Parker, gave me a suggestion for a variation of a recipe that I did a couple weeks ago. Remember when I made Toodle Noodle Casserole? If not, go back and check it out. It's an awesome recipe. Anyway, he said, dude, you can do that with chicken. So that's what we're gonna make today. Let me get my apron. Let's get started. All right, so here we go for ingredients. We got 1 tablespoon of butter. I like to use light with canola oil. 2 cans of cream of chicken soup. 1 1/4 cup of almond milk. We have 1 pound of peas and carrots. 2 12.5 ounce cans of chicken. We've got half a bag, which is half a pound of Wide Egg Noodles. We got 1 cup of sharp cheddar cheese, and we have 40 grams of seasoned breadcrumbs. All right, so first things first, grab a saucepan. I almost hit myself in the face with that. That would have been awesome. So grab a saucepan. We're gonna combine the butter, soup, milk, and peas and carrots on low. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I am going to light my stove. I'm gonna put it on low. I have 1 tablespoon of butter. Here we go. It's pretty melty already, so that's good. And I'm gonna take my cans of cream of chicken soup. I'm gonna do 2 cans. And I'm just gonna pour that on in. Ooh, looks good. Can number 1. If you have a little spatula, this comes in handy now. But that kind of fell all in at once, which is good. Little to no cleanup. Ooh. I like to get it off the lid too. That also helps. Don't like to waste anything here, huh? All right, so here's can number 2. Whoop. And it's in. Just gotta clean out every last little bit. So next up we have 1.25 cups of milk. But guess what? This one's kind of low, and so I have this one as a backup. Then we're gonna add our peas and carrots. All right, so first is 1 cup. Pouring it in, let's see how much we got. It's almost a full cup, but not quite. You can already hear the soup and the butter getting weird in there because it's on low. So you gotta hurry up. All right, so here's 1 full cup. I probably should have done this closer to my destination, which is the pot. But I got it there. It's fine. All right, and now here's 1/4 cup. Guess what, guys? I did not learn my lesson. Remember I just said I should be closer? Never learn my lesson. Jeez Louise. All right, every last drop. Try not to get too much on the counter like I did. Mistakes were made. All right, next is time for the most exciting part, the peas and the carrots. This is the recipe's saving grace from being completely brown. Add a little color to it. My buddy Mitch, whenever he has like chicken and French fries or potatoes, he calls that a brown meal. This will not be a brown meal because of our peas and carrots. Here we go, bottoms up. All right, this is gonna splash and go everywhere. So I'm gonna use a spatula to guide it in. Nice and easy. There we go. There we go, guys. We're doing it. Whew. That was a close one. Never perfect. Oh, geez. All right. Now I'm just going to mix this up, cook it here for a little bit. I'm going to mix this up just for a little bit. The recipe says just until blended, so that works for me. We just have to let the heat get to the soup because the soup's still kind of gelatinousy. Gelatinousy, is that a word? No. Yeah, once this is all mixed together and nice and soup-like, I'm gonna add in the chicken. Okay, I think we've reached a point where this is all blended together. Now it's time to add the chicken. So as I'm opening this chicken, I noticed that it smells an awful lot like tuna. Maybe that's just how canned foods smell. Canned meats, I don't know. There's a lot of juice in here, so I'm gonna drain it real quick. I'll be back. Okay, the chicken is drained, so I'm just gonna dump it in there. See how big those chunks are? That might be a difference between the chicken and the tuna. The tuna was kind of much more shredded. These are larger chunks. Also, you can get away with eating tuna on Fridays in Lent. This would not fly. Ooh, cool, looks good. So I'm gonna mix this up. Just gotta work it in there. Get it all nice and deep like. All right, so we're gonna let the chicken and the soup cook until it starts bubbling or it seems hot. So we're gonna give it a little bit. In the meantime, we're gonna boil some water and we're gonna cook the noodles. Do any of your cabinets look like this? It's a freaking mess. Like, this is even broken. I didn't do it. All right, so this is my favorite one. There we go. All right, now to fill it up with water. So the water is in the pot and I have the stove turned up on high. So once that starts boiling, we'll toss in the noodles. All right, we're getting close to our boil. And while we wait, I'm gonna preheat the oven to 350. Here we go. How's this looking? Don't forget to mix it up. Oh, and my spoon is like completely in it. Oh my gosh. It's because I wasn't mixing. Bubbles, 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 my bubbles. Noodles. I'm gonna let this cook for about 8 minutes. That sounds good. So while this is cooking, I'm still gonna keep mixing this. It's very important that it doesn't burn. That's why we have it on low and why we continuously mix. Mix, mix, mix. Whoop. How does that keep happening to me? 3, 2, 1. How does it look? They look good, I'd say. Ooh, watch out for that steam, guys. Look at that, very noodly. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna spray this here pan. I don't know if spraying is necessarily gonna do anything in this instance, but I feel like it's the right thing to do today. Sprayed. Now we have to drain this guy and then put the noodles in there. Bottoms up. Steam. Oh, we lost one. Cool. We did it. Look how long my hair is. Check that out. Yikes. Okay, our glass pan thing is sprayed. Our noodles are drained, so now we're gonna just put them on in there. Easy enough, right? Oh, there's still some ones lingering. Give it a good shake. We have one left. See them in there? That's when you want to take your handy dandy prong noodle thing. You just gotta fish them out. This is also great for evening out your noodles. All right, so now we're gonna take our soup, chicken mixture. Take our spoon out. And we're just gonna put this right on top of our noodles. See, nice and even. We have our spatula just in case we need it. Try not to splash it too much. This is real hot if you can't tell from the steam. Guess who didn't mix it well enough? Me. You can tell by all the stuff stuck on the bottom. But that's okay. We know for next time, I guess, right? I don't know, whatever. It's probably not super smart to use the spatula in there either. Guys, this is a learning experience, and we're learning all of it together. It wasn't too bad. Honestly, it wasn't too bad. Look. We're all right. We're all right. We mixed. It's fine. You guys are getting all worked up over nothing. All right, so I'm just gonna even this out nice and even. You don't want one slice to have all of the chicken and soup and the other slice to have none of it. That would be stupid. All right, so I don't remember if we're supposed to put the cheese and the breadcrumbs on now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. All right, so this is 1 cup of cheese. Again, I'm gonna use the spoon to do it evenly. Just nice and even, guys. Slow and steady wins the race, right? Half of me is saying I should have cooked it first. I don't know. It's gonna, guys, we're gonna eat it anyway. Do you like how I'm having a fight with myself over this right now? It's fine. All right, so again, even it out. You want a little bit of cheese in every bite. Breadcrumb time. I don't even need the spoon for this, look. What sound do you think a raccoon makes? I don't know where I heard this, but I heard it a long time ago. And I've determined that it's going to be a... Whenever we lived up on Mount Washington in Pittsburgh, the house that we lived in had raccoons living in it. And so I determined that the raccoons would make the sound. I'm an idiot. But it's really cool. At night, we would hear them like fall from the 2nd floor to the 1st floor. I guess they didn't have lights in the walls, did they? Shows you for living in our walls, jerks. I'm such a loser. Why are you guys watching this? Okay, the oven is preheated to 350. I'm gonna stick this in for like half an hour, right? Whenever it starts smelling good, whenever you see that cheese melting. And yeah, half an hour, 350, let's go. All right, so you know what that sound means. It means it's ready. Here we go. Ooh, check that out. Looks really good. I wonder if I should put the breadcrumbs on first. No, that's okay. Take a look at that. Beautiful. It smells good. It's like chicken noodle soup. So I'm gonna let this sit here for a little bit just to congeal and cool down a bit. And then we'll dig in and give it a try. All right, so we've officially reached my favorite point of doing all these episodes. The trying it part. So here we go. Here's what it looks like. Look at that. Cool. All right, so let me try and get a good scoop. I'm trying to get the noodles and the peas and the carrots, all of it. That looks like a pretty good one. What do you think? All right, here we go. That's fantastic. What a great idea. It reminds me of whenever I was a kid in elementary school at Corpus Christi, they used to make chicken a la king for lunch. And this reminds me of it. It's really, really good. The best part is, too, is there's a lot of leftovers, so I can have this all week long. So if you make it, comment and let me know how yours turned out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, do all of those things. Anyway, thanks for watching.